Right guys, time for another RLR beer short. For this one we go to Pabianice near Łódź in Poland. My first beer from Browar Ziemia Obiecana, or the Promised Land Brewery as it would be in English. This particular beer is called Język Faktów, comes in at 7% ABV, and this is a New Zealand hopped West Coast IPA. Really interesting beer actually. It pours this lovely kind of pale golden straw colour, lovely big head on it when we poured it out, wee touch of natural haze there, and this is one of the kind of slightly more dry and bready and floral and zesty West Coast IPAs that I've had in recent times. So the backbone of this beer, fresh white bready bread crust in there, a little bit of wood, a little bit of cracker as you often get, quite a kind of light and airy layer of drier white bread. Then you've got some Pilsner malty characteristics in this one, as I say, a bit drier further back on the palate. Wee bit of McVitie's digestive biscuit, a more sweet concentrated biscuit in the centre of your palate, of course, that's the alcohol coming out. The yeasty side of this one on the back third of the palate is kind of like brown bready at its core, white bready around that, and then the more Pilsner malt around the edge. As I say, it comes across, the malt base in this one comes across as being quite straightforward, which is really quite nice. It's a very drinkable beer, this. The hops in this one are, of course, Southern Cross, Motueka, and Nectaron. On the green component there's a little bit of earthiness in there. As you come further forward you get quite a lot of pine resin, which will be from the Southern Cross. As you reach the front corners of the palate, more floral, aromatic and spicy. Around the front curve of the tongue, a little bit more grassy and zesty. Both Motueka and Southern Cross are going to give you that, the fruity side of things. A little bit of peach from the Nectaron, touch of grapefruit in there as well, which is quite interesting because none of these three hops would really be associated with that. But yeah, I get a little touch of grapefruit out of this. So there's peach, there's a little bit of kind of sultana and drier apricot notes in there as you move further forward. It's all about the kind of juicy lime from the Motueka and the big sort of zesty lemon from the Southern Cross. This one for me, mid-range, mid-bodied, very smooth because of what I suspect is liquid yeast in this one. IBU I think has got to be about 70ish or 80. But all in all, it's a very nice, drinkable West Coast IPA, this one. So I'm quite curious to try more from this brewery. So yeah, this one was the Język Faktów, a 7% New Zealand hopped West Coast IPA from Browar Ziemia Obiecana in Pabianice near Łódź in Poland. Na zdrowie.